Hi everyone, thank you for watching. This is Edna Vargas, and I'm super excited that you are here with me again. And well, we have a new topic. I really want to invite you all to subscribe to my English channel, and please comment each video and ask all your questions if you want me to upload a special topic, if you have any question about the topic, etc. Okay, so today we are here for a new English topic, and today we are going to observe a chart where we are going to differentiate the most common uses of the pronouns. Remember that I told you once that we have pronouns that are called subject pronouns, and we can identify that the structure of a sentence includes three parts. The first part is the subject of the sentence. Usually the subject is answers to the question who or what is doing the action, who or what is doing the action. And then we have the verb, that is the action by itself is like it can show us movement or what does the subject is doing. And then the complement is considered sometimes, well, we easily identify it as the predicate. So we can identify at least three parts. We can say we have the subject, the verb, and the predicate. Yes, I know that we can combine two. We can combine the verb and the predicate in one part, and we can say that that is only another part of the sentence. Of course, it works. But today I'm going to focus more in the first part of the sentence, that is the subject. And well, in the first part, because we have the subject pronouns that are at the beginning of the sentence. So I'm going to start sharing my material, my English class material, and I'm going to share it all with you guys. And we have this, that is this chart that I have here. That is the how can we divide the nominative or the subject pronouns. Please notice here, I'm going to pick up my laser so everybody follows me. The first column is talking about the nominative pronouns. Sometimes we can know it as nominative pronouns, but we can sometimes identify this like subject pronouns. And these are just telling about the subject, about the person. And as you can notice, well, they are telling the I, the you, the he, the she, and the it. Well, we have the first person. Yes, with every time that you can use your hands and say first person is going to be talking about I. The second person in singular is going to be you. So when the teacher uses her hands saying like this or doing this, is because she's talking about you. Okay? Second person in singular is you because I'm talking about the other person and only you. Only one you. And then we have the third person, that is the he, the she, and the it. And then we have the plural subject pronouns. We have subject pronouns like first person we. We have second person you, two or more. And then we have the third person in plural, that is they, because I'm talking about other people rather than me or you. Then we have the second column, that is the objective pronoun, the object pronoun. These object pronouns are used after the verbs. So whenever you have a verb, you have an action verb. And there are also specific verbs that are combined with this object pronouns. So every time you have the verb and you have this pronoun, I can tell you something like you told me, I give you, I shared him, I sent her, I she lent us, they invite you, they told us, or you told them. Okay, so these object pronouns are usually after the verb. So every time that we have a subject, we have to be careful if we are using pronouns before the verb. We are going to use I, you, he, she, it, we, you, they. But if we are using pronouns after the verb, we are going to use me, you, him, her, it, us, you, and them. Okay, now we also have possessives. We have some of them that are possessive adjectives and some of them are possessive pronouns. It depends to what are they modifying. If they are modifying to a noun, they are going to be possessive adjectives like my pen, my pencil, your notebook, his t-shirt, her skirt, our dress, our party, your classroom, their teacher. Okay, those are possessive adjectives. But we are, don't worry, because we are going to see more examples. We're going to practice with more ideas like question and answer. In this slide, I have some questions and some answers. We have some examples, okay, that we can use in our daily conversations. For example, I have, hi, what are you doing? That is one of the most common questions you can answer in English language to know, to answer or to ask. So you can answer something like, I'm fixing my sink. Here is a drawing of an example of a sink. And yeah, it's usually that place where you can wash your hands. That is a sink. And what is fixing? If there is a problem, if there is a problem with the sink, and maybe the faucets are broken or the water is not flowing properly, you can fix it. Okay, is the action of using some devices to fix it. Well, we also have what's Bob doing? We can also ask about a third person actions. And I want to know what is Bob's doing. Remember that what is a contraction of what is. But in naturally speaking, we use more commonly what's, okay? What's Bob doing? He's fixing his car. What are you doing? We are cleaning our apartment because I am talking about plural you. So what are you guys doing? We are cleaning our apartment. Okay, that works for me. Well, too bad. Let's talk about it, or let's join to tomorrow or talk tomorrow. Okay, what's Mary doing? Now we have another example asking about a third person. What's Mary doing? She's cleaning her room. What are your children doing? They are doing their homework. Okay. So yes, I can use something like this. And then in here we have to, you can take these examples. I'm going to give you some minutes and I want you to answer and comment this video with the proper answer, with the proper pronoun. Okay. So you can pause anytime this video so you can practice and let me know when you're done. Another question, the second most common question in English language, besides how are you and what are you doing, is are you busy? And I want to explain you this question because for native speakers, are you busy is not only talking about work. It's not only about studying. You can talk about washing your hair or doing some chores at home. And for you, that is to be also busy. For example, if we have, yes, I'm washing my hair, and that means that, well, you have some things to do that are important for you or your family, and you cannot be like just staying or talk or whatever. Is Frank busy? Yes, I can talk about another person. Is he busy? Yes, he is. He's cleaning his apartment. That's so usually me. I'm always trying to clean something at home. And then we can ask about Richard. Is Richard busy? Yes, he is. He's washing his clothes. Another example or another conversation that we can work with is this. I can say something like, hello. Remember, that is the formal greeting. And the answer can be something like, hi, Lisa, this is Ed. I'm Edna, so the abbreviation can be Ed. Are you busy? Well, I'm making lunch right now. I'm sorry, can I call you back? Sure, no problem. Bye. So I want you to notice something that when I'm using the present progressive is also followed by the words that talk about the moment that are something like this, like I'm making lunch right now. And when I want to know about someone's situation, a health situation, I can say something like, is he sick? Is David sick? No, he's not. And I'm going to use a contraction. He's in class. Is Lisa sick today? Yes, she is. She's at home. Okay, so what am I working here? Sorry. Is, well, the extra activity for today is that you are going to use the correct verb to be. You will use is or are according to the subject. Well, let's try to practice and we can do this together. But first, I'm going to give you some seconds so you can comment the video and share it with your friends and family members. And well, looking to this example, I have Dan. And Dan is one person, so I'm going to use the verb to be is. And then we have Tony and Dan too, so I'm going to use are. And then I have Minji, that is one person, and I'm going to use is. And then Sue I'm going to use is because it's one person. And Sue and Minji are two, so they are going to be are. So I'm going to read the complete questions so you can practice the pronunciation at home, and something like this. Is David sick? I can answer positive. Yes, he is, or no, he isn't. It's done in class. Yes, he is, or no, he isn't. Are Connie and Dan at home? Yes, they are, or no, they aren't. Is Benji at work? Yes, she is, or no, she isn't. Is Sue at the library? Yes, she is, or no, she isn't. Are Sue and Minji in class? Yes, she is, or no, she isn't. Okay, so now let's go to the very next slide. And I'm going to raise the previous. Now, I want you to notice something that is a very common question, mistake, or topic that we can talk about in English language. That is the use of the prepositions at and in, because we sometimes struggle with them. And just to tell you something that makes you feel better, it's that for general places, we use at, and also there are other uses like for time or general places. But when you are talking about general place to meet someone in a very general place, you can say, see you at work, at your place, at home. But when you are talking about a more specific place in a building or place, yes, you can use in. For example, if you remember one of our topics, if you don't remember, please check the video where I talk about the preposition in or on, or where we are talking about the place, like I'm in the kitchen. I'm going to, please check the comments. I'm going to leave the link, and so where you can watch the slides. And well, these are some examples of John. John's is a contraction of John is. John's at the library. Kim's at work. Lara's in the cafeteria. David's at home. Okay, so these are some examples using prepositions. And well, here we are with the most interesting topic, and the one of them that is also a very often question that students have, and that is possessive adjectives. I repeat, when you are using possessive adjectives, it's because you are modifying directly to the noun. For example, I can say my address. And what is the noun? Address. So my address is 75 Jones Street. Okay. And I can tell you also my phone number is 3311501240. And I'm telling about my phone number. Or I can use a third person example saying the teacher's phone number is 2321748. So the possessive adjectives are my, your, his, her, its, our, and they. Well, I'm going to show you some examples using possessive adjectives. For example, he, the subject he, is in his room, and she is in her room. Okay? But when we want to make the possessive noun, what we need to do is to add the apostrophe S. And we add the apostrophe S to the nouns. Okay? That is how we modify this into a possessive noun. We make the singular noun possessive by adding apostrophe S. For example, I'm not talking about my sister. We have the possessive adjective, my sister, but we talk about her office, and my sister's office is closed. Who is that office? My sister. Okay, so I add apostrophe S. Then we have Luis's fax machine is broken. I am talking about this fax that belongs to this person, and I show this with apostrophe S. Okay, so you can practice with this. I know it's a little bit different from Spanish, but then, well, let's see. We have more examples like her parents because it's a plural word ending in S, and we just need to add the apostrophe. Use an apostrophe to make plural noun endings possessive. Her parents' telephone number is 724-3636. And we also use apostrophe S for plural nouns that don't end in S, like the children's cat, it's outside. Okay, so you have a lot of work to do at home. And please, this activity, answer it and comment this video. If you like it, please thumbs up and subscribe and share with some of your friends or family members. And well, I hope you find this video useful. That's all for today's video. But I will be here soon with more information, with more English topics and something else. I don't know. Remember that I'm Miss Edna Vargas. Please follow me in my social media. I have my fan page that is Miss Edna Vargas. And I'll be glad to have you soon in my English classes. Big hug, lots of kisses. Bye bye.